can hear that. I don't own the rights to this music right here. This is all Black Everything. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's cracking? Here we go. Talk about everything black. You dig? So go ahead and get ready because we ready today. We're gonna read from Brainwashed, challenging the myth of black inferiority. Tom Burrell. We keep it all black in this channel right here. Um, you know, no disrespect to nobody else. So we just keep it something for us to go ahead and get elevated, come up out of this slumber that we've been in. And so this is what it is. Brainwashed Tom Burrell. We're gonna go ahead and start it off right here. Chapter 1, the scorch at the bottom of the melting pot. But in the propaganda against the Negro since emancipation in this land, we face one of the most stupendous efforts the world ever saw to discredit human beings, an effort involving universities, history, science, social life, and religion. Quote by W.E.B. Du Bois. All right, here we go. The marketing of black inferiority and white superiority as building blocks for the foundation of America is a chicken that has finally come home to roost. Now we must ask ourselves, did the world's greatest brainwashing campaign work? Fast forward 233 years, yes, it worked brilliantly. That response, however, is incomplete. To discover the real answer, we must strip away the multiple layers of complex conditioning. Part of the black inferiority marketing campaign is to convince us that we can't handle the truth, that we're better off not knowing. It's an extremely patronizing message. We are capable enough and strong enough to handle the truth. More importantly, if we are to reverse the mindless perpetuation of black inferiority or BI campaign, we must go to that painful place so that we may claim our peace. Let's examine the effects of the brainwashing campaign from a visual perspective. Imagine a video collage of contemporary black images delivered in a flashing, rapid 60-second sequence. Try not to think in terms of good or bad or right or wrong, but rather how familiar these scenes are. Number one, a syncopated, heart-thumping hip-hop beat pulsates while music video style images explode on the screen with increasing tempo. B. Or 2, a ghetto corner cordoned off with yellow police tape. 3, on the 6 o'clock news, a mother wails over the body of a black boy felled by another black boy with a gun. 4, Ivy League African Americans from Princeton, Harvard, and Yale running Fortune 500 companies. 5, prison engorged with mostly dark-skinned inmates under 20. What's that? 5. Number 6, forlorn teenage girls with swollen pregnant bellies and scowling pubescent boys sporting sagging pants zooming in and out of the picture. 7, the 21st century American dream in black. Oprah Winfrey, Maya Angelou, Will Smith, Whoopi Goldberg, Condoleezza Rice, Colin Powell, and other role models. 8, tattooed rappers, half-naked, booty-shaking women, and hilarious, funny, but race-debasing comedians. 9, Halle Berry seducing. 10, Tiger Woods swinging. 11, Michael Jordan flying. 12, Beyonce singing. 13. Flavor Flav bling blinging. 13. Stressed out, hardworking, underpaid workers walking through an economically depressed neighborhood. 14. Empty faces of neglect, neglected and abandoned elders, emaciated adults, and obese children, malnutrition in the land of plenty, all disproportionately suffering from junk food diets, diabetes, heart disease, HIV/AIDS, and other long ignored, untreated yet preventable diseases. 16. An urban school resembling an outdated factory with armed guards. 17. A teacher slash warden in an overcrowded classroom attempts to instruct children who run the gamut from hyperactive to comatose. 18. Photo gallery. Thurgood Marshall, Martin Luther King Jr., and other Black History Month politicians and degenerates. 19. The montage slows to its finale, with Hail to the Chief soaring in the background. Dominating the screen is a glorious photo of Barack Obama with First Lady Michelle by his side. Images fade to black with the voice of the nation's 44th president repeating the now familiar phrase, "It's our time." Mm-hmm. Crazy. We going on, excuse me real quick. All right. Exceptional exceptions. Of all the faces in my video collage, which ones were most likely influenced by the inferior black superior white brainwashing campaign? All of them. I can just hear the critics. Whoa, 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 hold up, Burrell. Sure, there's black negativity on the grand scale, but how can you say all blacks are brainwashed to feel inferior when you just noted inspiring examples of prideful, positive, and progressive African Americans excelling and accomplishing historic feats? As an African American who has made his living understanding and utilizing the power of propaganda, I have unapologetically used the principles of psychology and emotional persuasion to promote products and agendas. I recognize marketing brilliance, and I'm cognizant of the country's addiction to feeding its illusion of being a free and equal society where anyone and everyone can succeed despite cultural and economic obstacles. Training the spotlight on well-deserving African American achievers clouds the realities that they grapple with daily. The illusion that anyone can succeed, what I call the paradox of progress, solidifies the myth of a post-racial society. It weakens the impulse to understand or help those still scorched at the bottom of America's melting pot. It fuels the perception that all is well and racism is dead, and suggests that those still wallowing in poverty made conscious choices to live in that stratum. If not many reason, they'd simply follow Halle, Tiger, Oprah, or even Tom Burrell's lead. They'd quit belly aching, grab those bootstraps, and go to work. Hold on. It's even more convoluted. Blacks who have been conditioned to expect less from people who look like themselves automatically insert these high profile black achievers into exceptions profile. Many are positioned on pedestals with no demands of accountability toward those they left behind. After all, these people have achieved so much. They're different. They're exceptional. Some prominent black achievers have actually opened their own Kool-Aid stands. They too consider themselves the exception, and in many instances, consciously or unconsciously, have begun to regard blacks of lesser social status or achievement as inferior. Ironically, in many ways, the progress paradox is an impediment, to substantive collective progress. Yes, yes. Brainwash. Tom Burrell. First little part of the first chapter, we're gonna end right there. This is all Black Everything. Thank you for tuning in. Peace, love, Black Power, all day long. Let me know what you think. Leave comments, like, subscribe, share it. Let's get these algorithms up, baby. All right, peace.